The one with the media where every time Zach Schwab licked his lip, they had like.
They turned it up the volume.
Yeah, they did it.
Yeah. Welcome back to Shift RSA. My name is Jean.
And I'm Cam.
And today we are going in a bit of a head-to-head, and we're going to see if we can find some cars online within a certain budget that someone might consider if they were entering the car scene.
And basically the criteria are as follows. Point number one is it needs to meet a maximum of 45,000 Rand. No, a minimum of 45,000 Rand and a maximum of 55,000 Rand.
The car also needs to have some street credibility.
And third point is basically it needs to be an entry-level car to the car scene.
And then number 4, it does need to have some kind of tuning potential, whether you're going for a track car, whether you're going for show and shine, low and slow, anything of that nature. It needs to have some potential for modifications.
Should we have a champion of each car site?
Yes. Okay, so we've given ourselves an hour to do it, just to add a bit of suspense, and just to force us to really look and to really critically analyze exactly what we're looking at. So the first website I'm going to use is cars.coza.
I'm going to start off with the same. First things to go in, price. Making things a hell of a lot easier as is. Really reining that little net in. Making it a little bit of a finer search.
It's funny, it's a mixture of Korean cars, Italian cars, and old Mercedes-Benzes.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of old Audis and Kia.
I've got a car here that I'm quite interested in. It is a Toyota Corolla. My thing is with this car is that it's only got 634,000 kilometers, which
Whoa!
means it's just running for a Corolla.
Okay, well, I too have found a Toyota.
Okay.
However, it is a Toyota Avanti 1.6 twin cam.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. And it is this now. I can use the only as well. Only 331,404 kilometers.
So it's basically a demo
It is a manual.
for a Toyota.
And the options says sunroof and alarm. Nice to have in South Africa. Sunroof and alarm.
I also found a Mercedes-Benz, which I'm very keen on. I'm keen on old Mercs, and I know Robin is going to be very happy to hear me say that, because every time we talk cars,
He says buy an old Merc.
he says buy an old Merc.
Ooh, Johnny.
Yes.
Wait. BMW 3 Series 318.
Box shape.
E30. 428,000 Ks.
428.
Yes, sir. 428,000.
I really like this Mercedes-Benz. 1988 C-Class.
But this is one of the criteria. This is definitely potential. Ooh,
Okay.
oh. Wow. Okay, I just pulled up an image of the other side of the car and it has seen better days.
Okay.
Most definitely has seen better days.
1985 Volkswagen Caravelle.
Ooh. That's definitely for the enthusiasts.
Put some sound in there.
Mm.
Put some split mags. Drop it.
It's definitely for the enthusiasts.
This one looks lacquer.
Seeing a lot of Golfies here. Little Mark 1s. And there's a rule. There's a rule that we have with me and my mates. Is no matter how fast you think your car is,
There's always a
there's
Golf.
always a Golf Mark
Yeah.
1 that's out there that's faster.
Well, speaking of fast, this minibus has a boost gauge.
Ooh.
It's either a boost gauge
oil pressure.
or a clock. It actually looks like a clock. It looks like it's got 12 digits. It's fine though. Gives you some street cred.
Hold on. I might have a winner here. 1993 Toyota Corolla 1.6 GI for sale in Gauteng.
Let's see.
37,000.
That's the one I was looking at.
Hey.
That's the one with all the kilometers on it.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. We're on the same page here.
Okay.
Literally.
I'm keeping this one. I'm keeping this window open for the minibus. I think
Yes.
this one, the Caravelle, is a classic, even though it might get stolen.
Might.
And if you're looking at Golf 1s, they will get stolen.
Personally, anything that's automatic, I am writing off because especially old or cheap automatic cars,
Headache.
it's a no-no.
Okay.
And when
That's good.
it goes kaput, it is kaput
Really goes.
and stays kaput. Anything French for me, unless it's a new. See, for me, I don't know if I've got a bit of a
French is tricky because
Ooh, okay.
Peugeot is just the worst. Peugeot might as well be the Hyundai of France. It's just soulless. The old cars though, the old like
I see
504s and
Peugeot 206 Hillman Super Minx.
ooh, Super Minx.
Super Minx.
That sounds like a stage name.
It does. We'll see.
Okay. I've got a Golf 4 here.
This is actually not bad. This is for the enthusiasts. Is actually I think Golf 4
Golf 4.
GTI.
Dakota from Fitment Industries recently bought a yellow Golf 4.
I tried to race a Golf 3 GTI the other day. It was very interesting.
Really?
Yes, he stopped at the robot next to me and just bounced off the rev limiter for like 2 minutes straight. My wife's sitting next to me and she was like, "Oh my god, this thing's gonna explode."
This Golf is wrecked. You can just check this thing's been pulled through
Serious?
someone's ass.
Ooh.
Well, where's the photo? Okay, so that's not bad.
Why are they? Go back
Where's
to that armrest.
Here, there you can just see nothing lines up.
Yeah, go back to that armrest. It looks like it's been drilled.
Oh, this one.
There,
Yeah.
armrest.
I don't know what that is. Not
I think
worth
there's
it.
probably padding that's missing off there.
Not worth it. Ah, but it's an automatic.
Ah, well, you did.
Honda.
That's for you, man.
Honda.
Ooh.
Honda Ballard or Ballad or however you want to
Ballard.
pronounce it.
The Honda Ballard 150 Lux line. I've got a Lux line.
This
here.
is a 150i Lux line.
This is the 150i Lux line, but it says manual.
Okay,
How?
let's see. Open up.
How?
Okay. Mine is silver. It's a
Mine's-
99.
Mine's baby poo green.
My mom had a Ballard like this. Also the 150i, but a manual.
And it's got hubcaps.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
So
hubcaps.
hubcaps technically mean steelies because you're going to take them off.
Oh, yeah.
And that's already, there's already some street
There
cred
is
there.
some
A
cred.
Civic slash Ballard on
This
steelies.
looks pretty straight. I can see the VTEC appeal, but it is a 1.5.
So it's a pretty strong engine.
1.5 is not bad.
It's bulletproof,
Yes.
and it's gonna make the sounds.
Yes. And also great potential. I
Yes.
found a 1989 City Golf 1.8
City Golf.
L Sport.
Your
Oh,
insurance,
that's sport.
your insurance is gonna be more than the car after
Yes,
1
it
year,
is.
more than the car's value. But have a look, see if it's clean.
So the little Golfy here, my mate Joshy will be very happy to hear about this, but this actually doesn't look too bad. This wouldn't be a bad option.
You can tell an old dude posted this car because there's one photo.
One photo, and it's probably way too close or way too far.
It's actually it's pretty good, but it just doesn't show enough. Just that's it.
Okay.
1991 Toyota Cressida 2.4.
Ooh, Crescidas have the 1J in though, don't they?
I think so. Was the 1J a
I
2.4?
think in certain series they had a 1J.
And these things,
2.4, maybe. Oh,
and
anyway.
these things off.
Somebody tell us. 1J, I
Exactly.
guess, no, maybe. The Audi A6 2.8 Quattro Tiptronic. That's not a bad option.
And they've depreciated a lot.
That's not a bad option. Toyota Conquest.
You can go all year.
What did you do? What did you find? I think it's a game break. Is it automatic?
I don't know if it meets any criteria on our list, but if I had 50 G's burning a hole in my pocket,
Ooh.
a Lancia Flavia 1.8 manual. I don't know why they specify by saying it's petrol because it has never came in a diesel. Let's try another website. Let's try WeBuyCars. Yes, but wait. Okay, there's a way to navigate the website. Let's go there quickly.
Yeah, I've had some interesting.
Yeah, you'll hear lots of
Comebacks.
stories, but you got to keep in mind they're a wholesaler, not a retailer. So they don't do the normal dealership stuff. They're not gonna butter you up and all that kind of stuff. You got to go look at the car, assess it for yourself, and when you leave with it, you leave with it. Okay, so here's what you do. Notice on the actual advert, right?
Yes.
You'll see there's a little A on the right hand side.
Yeah.
Look at like an
Oh,
individual
okay,
one.
yes,
You're
okay.
gonna see a little A. That tells you whether there's like a service history and stuff for the car,
Okay.
and whether they can confirm that it hasn't been in an accident.
Okay.
If those things are true, A.
Okay.
If you see a car and it says B, that means maybe it has a vague history,
Okay.
maybe it has no service history, maybe there's no papers. However, you might find an A car that has an extensive list of repairs. The way you check that is open an advert, look on the right hand side, it says DECRA.
Condition
Then
report.
it says condition
loading.
report view.
Mine's
There, you'll see a list at the bottom. It says vehicle inspection.
Okay.
Do you see that list of things?
Yes, but there's a big blank space here as well.
Hey?
As if there's.
Yeah, okay, but that's another thing. So
But also, it's like seat front left torn, cut.
it is, but
Front
that's why you
right
got to
torn.
read it. You got to
Yeah,
see is it
okay.
like big things or small things.
Oh,
And then,
that's what you actually got a roadworthy relevance as well. So
Yes.
that makes sense. Okay.
so that's how you navigate this. So we can look for
Okay.
cars here now, but keep those things in mind. Okay, here we go. Peugeot. No.
No, sir. That might offend some Peugeot guys, but sorry.
Another microbus.
Alfa Romeo Mito, 1.4.
Ooh, I know someone with a Mito who's making stupid power.
Okay. 1982 Porsche 924.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would look at that.
Yeah.
I wish I saw it first.
Ooh. Honda Civic 1.8 VTEC EXI. 5-door.
Manual.
I'll soon find out.
I saw that through when you were looking at. I would rather walk than drive an E90 320i. I just.
And that coming from BM fan as well. That hurts.
No, this
That
engine was a
hurts.
mistake. Ooh, I found a Lumina,
Ooh, what?
but it's a 3.6.
What's wrong with it?
It's a 3.6.
Okay.
That's the 2007. You know
Okay. What I say for that price? That's
Yeah, if it was a
madness.
V8, we would have had
That's
a deal.
madness. Yeah.
Well, I found a Jeep. It's degraded.
Renault. Oh wait, hold on.
How about a Datsun Go?
No.
My Honda Civic here was a B grade.
Oh, you see. Look, I don't
Look at
know.
it.
I don't know if B grade means no go. I just feel like, from what I've heard, rather get an A grade car. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
No.
Turbocharger? No, not yet.
Okay, not yet.
Not yet. That should be an option. Ford Ranchero.
What?
Ford Ranchero.
In South Africa?
Yeah, man. Outback Auto, pickup single cab.
Those either have a straight 6 or a V8, isn't it? I don't know. I haven't
Two
seen
door.
anything here that's blown my hair back.
The Ranchero looks nice from the side, though.
A Saab.
Ooh.
And it's a 2-liter turbo, which means boost,
Yes, sir.
which means gaps.
2006 Seat Ibiza 2-liter Sport. 5-door.
So what engine would that be?
Must be a 2-liter.
2 liters.
Inline 4.
Is it a 2 liter naturally aspirated?
Yeah, it must be. NA.
Okay.
No Terpskis.
Well, Aiden on the group has one.
He does.
I found a BMW 530D.
Ooh.
2002 though, the E39.
I know you're boomer boy.
And it's got a subwoofer in the boot.
Of course it does.
So it comes with stees preloaded.
Oh, I got some stees here as well. 2005 Volkswagen Polo. Classic 1.9 TDI Highline.
You'll
I know
go
you like your
TDI, you'll go there to pick it up and it will already be stolen.
That's true.
Yes.
They'll throw you the keys and before it hits your hand, it's
Yes.
already gone.
Someone will just run up in between, grab the keys. Schlimps.
Intercept. 2003 Audi A3 1.8.
Yes,
I know Audis are nice and decent.
yes, 1.8
Nice
isn't
and
bad
strong.
if you don't mind building an engine.
Yes, and those you
But-
can turbocharge. But
Yes.
kids, do the supporting mods. Save up and do it properly.
Don't buy Wish turbos and do nothing else.
Ooh, Hyundai Tiburon 2-liter GLS. Those aren't too bad. I was actually chatting about one with my dad.
Korean though. No offense,
Hyundai, my
Korea.
dude. Hyundai is not bad. Okay, well, new Hyundai.
Some offense to North Korea, but no offense to South Korea.
Just be careful there. Just be careful. That's all we need.
No,
now.
they don't have the internet.
That's
They would never
you
see this.
Kim
you
Jong
see?
Un or Kim Jong, whatever you are, whoever you are. We're sorry. We didn't mean it.
I'm not sorry.
Ooh, the Ranchero has a bull sticker on it. Bye.
Has it?
Yeah.
Bulls, as in the rugby team.
Two bulls.
So you know that
You
Oak
know
drove
he
drunk.
pulled it through his ass.
You know he drove drunk back from the pub. You don't want that car. Nothing wrong with the team. It's just a combination.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Okay, it might be our equivalent of a redneck.
A little 1.4 Golfie that's got the BBS reps and the hella spots on the front with the black lip. This guy sat on that rev limiter to chaff the chickaboos on the side of the road. Or
Someone else's chickaboo.
He's basically any car meet. There's that one guy in a Golfie bouncing it off the limiter. Is this guy with those little covers on the windows so you can have your window open like this while you smoke in your car.
Yes.
While you've got the hubbly running in the car.
Or
there.
the hookah.
It doesn't look too bad though. It looks pretty
Is
neat.
it?
It looks
It's a nice
pretty
way
neat.
into the scene because it
looks
has a cult
pretty
following.
neat.
There's
Of
people
course
that
6x9s cut out the back.
yes, standard
Yep.
for the Pioneer 6x9s that you buy at Macro
Yes,
or
sir.
a flea market.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's cut down to the first two champions and we
Okay.
can go to the last site.
Okay, let's see.
I'm cutting
Cars.coza.
Cars.coza, cutting it back. I love this little 1.6, this little Toyota Corolla 93 1.6. However, 600,000 on the clock for me is a bit much.
Yeah,
It's
and
a bit
the
much.
motor will have been opened by now.
It would have been opened, and who put what in there,
Yeah, and who worked on
and
it?
who worked on
Probably
it.
some.
Backyard mechanic,
Yes.
for lack of a better term.
I'm gonna cancel out this Lancia Flavia because this is an emotional thing.
That is,
It's gonna be horrible.
I think the thinking there
Okay.
was not of sound mind.
Okay, fair enough.
I think
And
it's-
it is. It's a purely emotional. It's completely subjective. This is not. No potential. You resto mod this and that's it.
Resto mod or restore in general.
And
leave
that's
it
gonna
as
cost an
is.
arm and a leg.
Your time.
I just feel like this is a bit
But
niche.
it's not for this. Not
This
for.
is too niche. So
Not
therefore,
for-
my Cars.coza champ is a 1985 Volkswagen Caravelle.
Okay. Well,
I'm just gonna stick with my guns because you
Yeah.
can put a Golf engine in this
Yeah.
if you need to,
Yeah, there you go.
and it's well.
And mint look decent.
It does look decent.
Okay, it doesn't
So
look too bad.
and it's 45, so that leaves me 10k change because the maximum is 55 grand.
Yes, indeed. Okay, on that same note, I'm cutting out my 1966 Peugeot 206 Hillman Supermix. Yes, because of that exact thing. This, if you wanted to restore it and keep it as your baby, would make sense.
It's like Oliver. It's like
It's
Richard
exactly
Hammond's
like Oliver.
Oliver,
It's exactly like Oliver.
just French,
Yes, indeed.
and it will surrender. Hashtag never forget. Can we make World War One jokes?
I'm sure.
It's World War One where they gave up.
When they're like, attack! Assume the position! We
Yeah.
surrender!
Yeah.
Yeah.
The surrender position.
Honda Ballard, I think I'm cutting it, man. 240,000 on an
Solid engine.
old 1.5 Honda. I don't know, man. I don't think it's my champion. There.
Fair enough.
Okay, cutting that.
It's got to speak to you. That's a
It
thing.
has.
And a Ballard is it's got less sex appeal. It's not as sexy as the hatch. You can't do the Type R thing with the
Yes.
white wheels and the red badge and the.
yes. Right. Well, last but not least, I'm cutting the 1985 Toyota Avanti 1.6 twin cam.
Can I tell you why I actually agree with you?
Why?
Because I feel like that is trying to be a Trueno. Yes, but it's not.
Yes.
It's kind of like that guy in school that's always next to the most popular guy.
Yes.
That's trying to be him, but that isn't quite as fast on the 100 meter.
Yes.
And whose
Sits in
parents.
third team and not first team.
Yes.
I think the main upside here is that twin cam engine. I know can be beat on, but at the picture I'm looking at right now, the front of that car looks like it's been beat on. And for that, I have to say goodbye.
You are the weakest link.
You are the weakest link. Tech.
Tag. That's a South African version of the weakest link. You are the weakest
So
link.
from
Tag.
cars.co.za, I'm stuck with the 2.8 Audi A6 Quattro
That's so cool.
Tiptronic.
That gearbox is gonna ruin your life, but when it
So-
works, it's gonna be creamy smooth. I think.
Yes, this is an automatic, but it's an Audi automatic.
Yeah.
Which for me is a bit different. It's
Yeah.
not the normal.
Shaylin might have something to say about that because every time I think about an Audi and I consult Shaylin, his first thing that he says to me is gearbox.
Yeah, but can't get much more for 39,900 rand.
Yes, it's a lot of car for the money.
It's a lot of car for the money. 2.8 Quattro. This with a little bit of money to fix up the
Euro
paint
style.
or a wrap of some sort, Euro style, black and white or something like that. For me, would fix this right
Could
up.
and you'd stand out at a scene because it's not your regular mix of Fiestas and Polos
sir.
and things. So that's your champion
That's my champion
for
for cars.
Cars as well.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. So now we're gonna choose our champion at WeBuyCars. We're just gonna do a quick scan again to make sure we've seen everything, and then we're gonna champion our WeBuyCars car. Now that I've looked at all the cars and read some Decra reports, I, funny enough, find myself going back to the Ford Ranchero.
The one with the blue ball sticker on it.
Yes, the brother husband one, the sister wife,
Okay.
the sister wife of all pickups. It's even got purple tint on the windows,
Ooh,
which I was gonna
classy.
do to it anyway. So now
Classy.
it's already
Okay,
done.
it saved what, $300? Actually, no, I lied. That's for all the windows, I suppose.
Yes.
For
I
all-
actually
all
dig
around.
this thing. I don't really mind what's wrong with it. I just think it's dope. These things are so like solid.
I like the look of it, especially the side profile. I really dig the side profile. of it.
Yes. It is. It's quite a classic silhouette.
It is very nice.
Okay, that's my car. There's
Great.
this Saab, but
Ooh.
it's at the top extremity of what we can pay,
Yeah.
and I'll have no money left over to fix it. And I think you would much easier find an honest politician than finding spares for the Saab. So
Point made.
I have my champion.
Point made. I've got a 1.9 TDI Golfie here. Nice little Golf 4 TDI Highline. Looks pretty neat in the nice champagne color,
Okay.
which is I like.
Yes.
Okay, I've got
It's
my
hard
three.
doing this. It's like
It
choosing
is,
between
man.
children.
Yeah, something a bit different. I'm actually gonna my champion for WeBuyCars is gonna be a Golf 4 1.9 TDI.
I'm jealous you saw that and I didn't. Is it by the
Yes, sir.
coast?
Hey, let's have a look. Where do I see that?
You'll see branch. So when
Cape Town.
you see, I never selected Cape Town because I didn't
Cape
want to
Town.
do coastal cars.
Okay, there's my champion. There's my champion for WeBuyCars.
Okay, so your champion 1.9 TDI Golf
Yes,
Mark
sir.
4.
Yes, sir.
Mine 97 Ford Ranchero Outback pickup. I think this is technically called a ute. I think that's the term for a thing that's a car that's now a bucky.
It's
It's not because a pickup I think is on a ladder frame, should be. Whereas this is on a normal car platform.
you taught me something there, Johnny.
So let's just go Gumtree because it's the classic.
Feeling very brave.
If you're willing to get scammed out of your money, let's do Gumtree.
Me.
Actually, do you know what? I'm going to search for a specific car while I'm on Gumtree. Because I feel like sifting through all the sort of rubbish on here, I feel like I'm going to go straight for what I want. And no one better judge me. And I know my friend Devet is going to be with me on this one. And it's a Fiat Multipla.
Okay.
The ultimate sleeper. Hear me out. These came with a 1.9 TDI, and my first result
Okay.
that was only posted 6 days ago
Promising.
is a 1.9 JDT Fiat Multipla. The
Okay.
frog eye type 1.
Okay.
The,
Yes.
the original ugly car.
Yes, sir.
I have found my champion immediately. I don't want to look at any other cars. Whoa, this one looks bad. I was gonna.
Back it up a little.
Yeah, let's
just
take
put-
a few
let's
steps
throw
back.
the reverse in there.
Let's put it in R4 race and this,
Race back to we came from.
Yeah, this one is bad. I thought this was gonna be a clean car.
No,
It's
sir.
really not. I thought the search was over. I was hoping to have it. What's it called? A bombshell like that, but I'll keep looking. What have you
quite.
found?
Not a hell of a lot at the moment. Let's have a look here.
Here's another one, but the photos look like they were taken on a Nokia. Oh, it's been in an accident. Nope.
Makes sense.
Yes, I was so excited.
So, ooh, Renault Sandero. Oh, no, I think we got some Sandero on the mouse.
Is it?
Oh god, clean it off.
Dude, I don't know. Hey, those cars just elude me. I don't understand why people pay that much. Because people who want brand new cars buy Sanderos and Renault Quids, which will get a scathing review on this channel in the future. I found my champion on Gumtree.
I might have found
immediately.
I might have found a contender.
And I cheated a little bit because I just typed in Alfa Romeo. And I thought I'd let the universe speak to me. And the planets have aligned. I found, listen to this name. 1994 Alfa Romeo 33. 1.7 16 valve Milano Sport Wagon Series 2. Look at that thing. Look, if you show up with this, people are going to assume you're cultured. Okay? They're going to think Alfa Romeo, so you have to respect it immediately.
You must be a mechanic because it breaks every 2 days.
Yes. And I already feel attacked for not even having bought this Alfa Romeo yet. And for that reason, I want it.
Okay.
And it's beautiful.
Okay.
This is my champion.
I found one already as well that I'm keen for. That I think is going to put up a fight. That already is quite a strong contender. Is a 1997 Honda Civic 150. It's like a 1.5 hatchback. I like that.
It's a safe buy in the sense that it's a Honda, so
It's a Honda, man.
you're also gonna get a lot of flack because it's a Honda. People are gonna call it a lawnmower, but I actually found a solution for that.
Yes.
If you own a Honda and people keep calling it a lawnmower, fight them with your hands like a man. Tell them if you want to talk about the Honda, let's fight each other. And
We are not endorsing violence.
if you best me in a fisticuff, you may tune my Honda.
Throw down the gauntlet.
I don't know. I feel like not enough people do that.
Don't do that.
I feel like people fight for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But if they tune your Honda, punch them in the face.
Knock them out. Go right for the jugular. Just actually go straight for the throat if you can.
I don't know if we're going to be able to use any of that.
I'm gonna use it. I'm putting it in.
As endorsing violence, you might get in trouble.
I say just give the elbow. Just an elbow straight to the, what I almost called it an astronaut. straight into,
An elbow straight to the astronaut.
straight to the Adam's apple. I promise you, if you do that, no one will talk about your car again.
That's true.
Hey, there's the guy with the state. You don't want to. That guy's crazy. He will knock out your astronaut.
Right. With some investigation on Gumtree, I found my champion. So we've got the 3 champions now. We should have our 3 champions. Luckily, Johnny and I both found ours very quickly. So we're gonna put forward our champions and see who we choose from there to be our champion of champions.
Yes, I think by the time we got to Gumtree, we had looked at enough cars to know what we really liked.
Yes, sir.
And we just typed it in and just went straight for
Yes, sir.
gold. So give us your champion for each website.
Right. My champion, with quite a bit of money to spare on cars.co.za, is my Audi A6 2.8 Quattro. What's yours? What's your
Okay,
champion?
my cars.co.za champ is the 1985 Volkswagen Caravelle. So how does it compare then to our next champion, which is the WeBuyCars champion?
My WeBuyCars champion, staying with the German theme here, or what seems to be a German theme, is the 1.9 Golf 4 TDI.
That one for me out of your cars. I like that. Okay, then for my WeBuyCars champion, the redneck sister wagon Ford Ranchero. I just think it's so cool. It just oozes cool for me. I can take the Blue Bull sticker off and avoid fighting people in parking lots at Ridgebacks.
Now going from one side of World War II to the other side of World War II, going from the Germans to the Japanese.
Okay.
I've gone from my Audi and my VW to a nice little 1997 Honda Civic 1.5 hatchback.
Okay, so that's your Gumtree champion.
That's my Gumtree champion.
Okay.
And it doesn't look too bad inside actually.
Then for me, Gumtree champion has to be this Alfa Romeo. It is such an oddball, but it's just exactly what I want in a car. I love station wagons. I love Alfa Romeos. I think this is epic. I can't... do you know who designed it, by the way?
Who is that?
Pininfarina.
Hey!
I don't know how to say the first part. I feel like you have to have a
Wait,
B in
hold
your
on,
mouth
where's
to
this
say
one?
the first part properly. There.
Carrozzeria.
Carrozzeria.
Panini Ferrari.
Panini Ferrari. Pininfarina. He designed a lot of very famous cars.
Yes, sir.
For me, this is my champion. Now, we have to choose the one.
Right.
With your money that you're gonna buy as a motoring enthusiast.
Entering the car scene for the first time. For the first time being the key phrase there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Something I have not dealt a lot with, but I'm growing towards is turbo diesels. So I'm gonna settle for the Golf 4 1.9 TDI.
Yes.
Highline.
Epic. I'm so stoked you said that
Yes,
right now.
sir.
I didn't know that. Oh, I'm so jealous. I wish I saw that car. I wish I wasn't so biased towards non-coastal cars.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
It
excellent.
is at the upper edge of my budget here, but I don't see a hell of a lot to be done. There's a couple of nicks and scratches here and there, but the exterior and the interior looks decent enough for me to roll away and put some elbow grease into over the next couple of months and
That's gonna
get
be
it going.
epic.
That with a slight tweak to a tune, that'll be a
Rolling
force
coal.
to be reckoned with, man.
Okay, so my champion. I've thought long and hard about this. That Alfa Romeo is so epic.
Yes,
But I
sir.
feel like you are one broken part away from being devastated.
Yes.
That leaves me with the Caravelle and then the Ford Ranchero. And
Okay.
as much as I like the Ranchero, I don't know how it's going to fit into the scene. I feel like
Okay.
you're always going
I
to
think
be that guy.
It's very niche.
They're going to be like, oh, here comes Jean. He doesn't shut the up about his Ranchero. Okay? So, not that. So for me, it's going to be the Volkswagen Caravelle. The
Okay.
minibus.
Okay.
I just think this thing is cool. I feel like when you show up anywhere with this thing, people are like, damn, that's cool.
Both on the same side of the pond here. Me with my 1.9 TDI.
It's quite funny. I wasn't expecting these cars. I thought when we first started shopping, it was going to be something clearly something that fits into the scene, like hot hatches or something like that. I was even thinking MX-5 at one point.
Okay. Okay.
But for me, I know it's not an obvious answer, but a minibus I think is super cool. Golf
I
4s,
think it has its place, man.
I think Golf 4s have also become old enough to be cool. They're retro cool now.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Before
I
that,
dig it, man.
they were just big and like ugly and like not advanced enough to be dynamic, not old enough to be classic. But since retro things have come back and the whole Y2K tuning scene, you know, things we used to consider rice, cool now.
No, actually pretty cool, yeah.
Especially when you think about Fast and Furious movies and Jesse's white Jetta, which
Yes,
is
sir.
almost the same generation.
It's close to.
So-
if I'm not mistaken.
That's epic.
Guys, basically our point for this video was that you don't have to have a 500,000 Rand budget to have a car to enter the car scene. We showed what you can do with 50,000 Rand roundabout budget, and within an hour you saw all the cars that we were able to find.
Not everyone has the same resources to get a new car. Not everyone can get a brand new car off the showroom floor. Not everyone can finance a car immediately. Not everyone has parents to buy them a car. So for that reason, we thought it would be a good idea to do this. If you had the proper amount of time and you could actually go view cars, I mean, the possibilities are endless. And I think we've sort of helped you realize that. I hope we did. If you guys like this content, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also please give us some suggestions. I think we'd like to know what kind of thing you want to see. So please put them in the comments, and also tell us if you agree with our picks in this episode. I think it was the first time we did it and it was a lot of fun. And I think if we can do more of this in the future, it would be cool. But it helps when you engage with us.
Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, enjoy the drive, but do it safely.